That sumbitch as tough as woodpecker lips.
The Southern Saturday Podcast.
Oh, well, come on, son. You couldn't whoop a pitcher of meat.
It's like giving your ears a big glass of sweet tea.
Come on, boy. Shit.
Drink up and enjoy.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the Southern Saturday Podcast. Today, I have a very special guest from my own hometown. It is Allie from Alabama.
Hello.
And we're in Creola. She's from Saraland, which I believe is the capital of Alabama.
Yeah. No.
And you got a Forrest Gump statue in your yard.
Oh, good old Saraland.
Saraland.
Scaryland.
Yes.
There we go.
We are both from the same hometown. I have known your dad my whole life.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
I love my dad.
Now, tell him what your dad does as a hobby.
So, he mounts animals.
Mm-hmm.
He's a taxidermist.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why my husband married me.
That's probably a good reason.
But I waited to tell him that after. All about me.
Oh,
by the way, my dad's a taxidermist.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. How weird was it for people to bring dead animals to your house?
You know,
Because if you're not a taxidermist, you go to jail for that.
Yeah, I know. So, I've been around the animals my dad's been doing it for 42 plus years, 40 something years. So it was normal. People just drive up in our driveway, bring a deer head, a duck, a fish. We have a room in our house my parents' house. And I actually did let my husband bring animals into my house, but I let him have his own room because we're not hanging animals up in the living room.
So we're talking about dead animals.
Yeah. So, our house was full of just mounts, and people were like, "That's kind of scary. Do you sleep in that room at nighttime?" I'm like, "Well, they're dead."
Yeah, I mean,
So.
I tell you what. Growing up, anytime somebody killed anything or caught anything, better take it to Colby.
Hey, he's the best.
Colby, get
he's
it done.
the best in the South.
Oh yeah, I got my deer back from Colby. I'm supposed to get it next week.
It might take a while, but it's gonna look good.
It's always gonna look good. Now, did anybody ever try to bring like their dead grandma or something? Or like their Yorkie that died?
I think. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. I think. Oh, the poor grandma.
Yeah. They bring Nana in there with her wheelchair, and they're like, "Can you make her look natural?"
I think that someone has called and asked Daddy to mount their dog, and he was like, "No, I'm not doing that."
But he would do grandma.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would be great if they did something like
Grandma Margaret.
They brought grandma in and they're like, "Look, but we really want her to remember how she used to be. So can you have her like spiking a volleyball or something? Like something she could never do for 20 years.
Smacking her lips.
Yeah. Or bring her in like mid whipping, like
oh my gosh. I'm sure he's gotten a lot of crazy
basketball
requests.
would be a good one.
But you know what's so funny? My inbox gets flooded with the mails during hunting season. Hey, can your daddy mount me a turkey? Hey, so I just know when my inbox is about to get flooded when hunting season comes around.
I believe that.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's just, someone wants to bring an animal. Hey, can I have your dad's number? Because he doesn't have he don't have Facebook. He don't know how to work the internet.
Sure.
But so I'm just like, yes, I'm like the little messenger. I was like, hey, Dad, I could be your little assistant,
And I imagine his business has boomed because of your inbox.
Oh, yeah. And I'll post some pictures. I'm like, hey, Dad, you want me to post some little duck pictures on Facebook? He's like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then it just floods, oh, I'm coming. Then he's like kind of overwhelmed. But I always tell people, there's a bunch of taxidermists like in this area.
But there's only one that'll do your grandma.
Yeah. It's Colby.
Yeah.
No, he
you
hasn't
should
done a
ought to see
grandma.
what he did with Nana. She looks just like the day she left us.
Make sure you put the details on them crusty lips.
Yeah, you can get your I want it to where I can put her dentures in and out when she's sitting there.
You know what? I have a story about my grandma.
Let's hear it.
This is crazy. So I wasn't mean to her. But at my grandma's house, her name, what was her name? Iris? Is that a flower?
I like how you asked me. What was their name?
Her name was Iris. Such a grandma name.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
a Goo Goo
back in
Dolls
the
song.
I don't even know what.
Did they
era.
write that song about her?
I don't know, probably. Look now. So this is funny. My mom's gonna laugh when she hears this. But I always remember this. She passed. I can't remember when she passed away. It was years ago. But I would always show up to my grandma's house and I would army crawl into her bedroom. She only sat on the bed. That's all I ever knew. And she liked to eat those little white saltine crackers. And, the square crackers.
I know what a saltine cracker is.
Well, there's a bunch of categories of crackers. Ritz. And so I would always get in her bed and I'm like, Mamaw, or Mom, what do I call her? Mammy.
Quit asking me these questions. I don't.
Mammy. Justin, you should know. And I was like, there's a bunch of sand in your bed, Mammy. And she's like, oh, that's just the crackers that fall out of my mouth. I don't know why. I'm like, you need to clean your bed. But I would always make her take out her teeth. And then she...
What do you mean? What do you mean, make her?
Mammy,
to eat
can
the
you
crackers?
take your teeth out?
To eat the
and then
crackers?
she would do that little that little gummy smile. I don't know. I just remember it, and I'm like, man, the things I made that woman do for me. But she did it. I asked her something, she did it for me. It was just. I don't know. I just remember that. That's like my only memory of I would army crawl and scare her, and then
I used to scare
that
my
old
grandma
heart
too.
would just pound.
Yeah, that's one of the most fun things
But
you can do in life.
that is really my only memory of her. Like just always creeping into her room, scaring her, hopping on her bed, hanging out. I probably got on her nerves, but she always took her teeth out for me.
I used to love scaring my grandma because you're kind of playing like Russian roulette. Like, is this going to be the time that she has the heart attack? You never know.
And back, I didn't really know, but I was like, I know I scared her bad whenever I did that. It probably wasn't good for her heart, but.
No,
Hey, she did what I asked her to do, so
yeah, she took her teeth out for you.
She was a good mammy.
That's what you called her.
Yeah, it was mammy. So.
Anyway, so my brother, what was my brother's name?
Dylan.
Yeah. So you have got a following on social media of doing mostly like stay-at-home mom stuff. You started doing TikTok shop.
Yes.
How did you start getting popular anyway?
Okay, so I've been on the app for 4 years. Started in 2020, COVID.
Same as Mama Tot.
Yeah.
Shout out Mama Tot.
But I think I started in February, and then the world got crazy in March.
Yeah.
Everything shut down. But was it out in 2019? I feel like I see some people that post stuff from. I didn't really know about it in 2019. But in 2020, it was everybody was talking about TikTok, and I'm
2020 was the year.
Yeah. But it's weird because I remember seeing videos of people posting, and you could see that 2019 date at the bottom. It's weird.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, I'm sure you're talking about TikTok itself.
Yeah, TikTok itself.
No, it was
but
around
I think
for that.
really everybody kind of started in 2020.
COVID is when it had the boost.
Yeah, because everybody was stuck at home and but
yeah, because I used to make TikToks with my little sister when she was
really
little.
Wow.
And I didn't even know what TikTok was.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure about it, but I was like, I got a big old personality. I think this app is made for me. So I was like, let's just try this and see what it does, and I still really didn't know how to work the app.
Yeah.
But I just kind of hit that little play button, is it a cross?
What are you talking about?
The little red button. And I'd post my stuff.
To record?
Yeah, to record.
Like a circle. Yeah.
A little circle.
Like a red dot.
No, people literally ask me, in my inbox, hey, Allie, how do you post a TikTok?
People, I tell you, people want everybody to do everything for them. That's the real problem.
Yes. And I have been getting a lot of that.
Yeah. It's just how'd you do this?
And
how'd you do that?
So what I tell people, I know I'm jumping everywhere, but what I tell people is you can literally search any question in the search bar.
It's not even TikTok. If you want to learn how to do a TikTok, you can learn it from Google. You can learn it from YouTube.
That's where I get all my info from.
Instead of asking Allie from Alabama how she did it,
yeah.
just in YouTube say, how do you post a TikTok? Somebody will tell you in 30 seconds.
I get on that Google and question the mess out of it. So, you can find it. It's really simple. But some people don't know. So I help some people. But anyways, back to starting my journey. And So I went with it. Like my TikToks in the last 4 years, they're going to look different every single year. One year, the first year was like the dances, the TikTok trends. I think I did like cheerleader dances. And then I think what really took off, I'd hopped on a trend, and it was the trend. It was I don't want it trend. I don't know if you remember that. So I posted a video, and I was like, if me and my husband don't wake up on a Saturday morning and load that boat up and go to Gravine Island or something like that.
A Southern Saturday, folks.
Yes. So, and then if we don't bring our Labrador Retriever and his ears ain't flopping in that wind, I don't want it. And I just posted it, and I didn't think it was going to do good. And that has been my, not most viewed, but most liked. I still remember, I think I got like, I know you get a lot of likes, but I think
not here to brag.
Yeah, but like my I think I got like 165 likes, 1,000 likes, and I was like, man, this is good. It was like, when your first big video goes viral, you think like, okay, I've done it.
Yep.
And then it just kind of took off from there, and I just kept staying consistent. And my following just kept growing, And then second year, I think I posted just about like me and hubby and the dog, because that was just what we had. Yeah. And then third year was like my pregnancy journey, all the symptoms. And then fourth year, it's just raising a toddler and monetizing my content and growing. So
yeah, which is great. Congratulations on monetizing, because it's a big deal.
It is a big deal, especially when you're a stay-at-home mom.
Yes, anything helps, but TikTok's really good about it. The problem that I have with TikTok, and that everybody that I talk to has with TikTok, is it is the most inconsistent app of all apps.
Oh my goodness.
Me and Mama Tot just talked about this.
Preach it, yes.
How, and she's worse, because how does she have 12 million followers and somebody's 10,000 views? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
At the very least, she should have 500,000-600,000 people seeing every video she puts up.
TikTok has a mind of its own, and like you can be the best content creator and post something, and just that day you might only get 5,000 views. Yeah,
they're bad about it. They reboot their servers a lot.
This month has been horrible for views.
Well, everybody's been the same, and I think that it's because they rolled out that new program, and every time they revamp anything, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it changes the algorithm, and I haven't really stressed about the views.
No point, because it'll come back.
Everybody's going through it, so you can't really do anything about it.
And it's not the content, which I don't know if you post anywhere else. Do you?
TikTok's my main. Yeah. I used to do Right now, TikTok's just where it's at for me.
Yeah, sure. What I was going to say is you realize it's not the content, because the content succeeds elsewhere. So it's just TikTok being shitty at the moment.
Is.
Yeah.
It sucks, because like the month before I was, I made a great amount of money the month before, and this month, it affected what I made.
Figure it out, TikTok. It's ridiculous.
Get it together.
It is.
We only have a few more months with y'all.
It's a ridiculous.
It
of all the things that I'll stick up for you on, that can't be one of them.
Look, when I do my hair and makeup and I get ready for the app, like, come on, help me out when I post my video.
Get ready for the app.
Yeah, get ready for the app.
You get ready on the app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're working hard.
Do you feel like your content is... What am I trying to say? Do you feel like your content is natural because it's already something you're going to be doing that day?
Yeah. I don't really put a lot of thought into it. Or is that what you're asking? Like,
if you get up and you're like, I'm going to church this morning, I might as well fucking film a get ready with me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've never been good with censorship. Yeah. But I might as well film Get Ready With Me.
Let's do the makeup. Let's pick that dress out, Yeah.
Those things are amazing. That's why Aunt Dolores has been doing them. I don't know if you saw Aunt Dolores she did an ASMR.
Oh, yes. And
she did an ASMR.
You put it in the microphone?
That wasn't real. It could have been.
I felt the vibration off of it.
I had to actually search like fart in microphone. So I had to get the specific. Yeah, I had to get the specific sound to rip off.
I think it was just natural. We're talking about being natural.
I could naturally achieve it, but it would be way better.
I liked the eye makeup.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That lets her know that you don't give a shit when you get outside the eyes like that.
What was that your first one?
No, I did.
I've never seen her.
I did. You've never seen it? Oh my god!
You know what's really weird?
She's everybody's.
You know
favorite.
what's really weird? I follow you, but I never see your stuff on my For You page. Maybe you're just too famous for me.
TikTok.
No, really, it's weird. I see it.
It's the algorithm.
It is.
It's the FYP.
It's crazy.
I don't hit the FYP like I should. Sometimes I do. Like if I do a Southern Grandpa sayings, which is fun to do, but they're not my favorite.
Yeah.
Then I'll hit.
So you're just trying different things.
Yeah, like I did.
I am too.
I did one the other day of how you were at the beach as a kid, and it
I
crushed.
saw you jumping in the sand.
Yeah.
That's
peed
so
in the pool
accurate.
and all that.
Yeah. I don't know. I post different things. A lot of people ask me like, Allie, how do you know what you're going to post? I'm like, I don't. I just wake up and I'm like, okay, this is how my day's going. Lately, I've been doing just the day in the lives because there's so much I can film. Being a stay-at-home mom, running around, chasing my toddler, cooking. Not every single day.
Do you do cooking tutorials?
No, because
you should. Like,
I do get my.
But look, listen. Do cooking tutorials, but do really basic shit. Like today, we're gonna make hamburger helper.
Today we're gonna do mac and cheese.
Exactly. Now I don't know about
Today
mac
we're
and
gonna do
cheese, but
dinosaur
something
nuggets from Publix.
There you go. And then talk about them as if you're Gordon Ramsay.
Yes. Yeah, and I just got that tripod. So I can use it to film my content.
Exactly.
That
but
tripod's
just
been great.
talk over it in like a British accent and make
Hello.
everything sound really
I'm
important.
gonna sound like cornbread.
Really important. These dino nuggets are lightly breaded.
They're crunchy. Hey,
We're going to get them to an internal temperature of 165
They cannot be
degrees.
soggy.
Yeah, exactly.
But nobody likes no soggy nuggets.
No, that should be a name for
I'm
a
already
band.
trying to figure out what I'm gonna get to eat after this.
Well,
And it's gonna involve chicken nuggets.
me too. But that's a great band name, Soggy Nuggets.
You're making me cough laugh.
It is. Who y'all going to see
Don't
tonight,
you-
Soggy Nuggets?
Don't you hate when you-
Godsmack's opening up for Soggy
You're
Nuggets.
talking about the nuggets and I'm still cough laughing over here. Don't you hate when you laugh and you let that dog bark?
I heard it. They're going to hear it too.
Please edit that out.
No way.
I'm crying.
We keep all the comedy.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
That's what we're here for. Yeah,
This is so much fun.
it's a blast.
It is.
It doesn't feel
This
like
is not
you're
the only
on
time
stage.
I will sit in this chair.
This doesn't feel like you're on stage.
No.
Or anything. It feels like we're here and nobody else is here.
Yeah.
But millions of people will see you.
Except there's a picture of you staring at me on the wall.
That's a painting.
It's pretty.
Well, you can't see that one, but I can't believe somebody could.
You're
paint
eyeballing
such.
me.
It's like the Mona Lisa. That's what it is. It's the male Mona Lisa.
Yes. Oh, that is awesome. I need to do a picture, something like that with my family.
Well, I can tell you where to go, and they pick They pick a random artist.
Really?
Yeah. Like that one, the guy that did that one, you can't see it, but it's different than that one. But it's the same place. They just pick an artist depending on what picture you send them and who can do it.
It looks
the
like
best.
y'all are about to walk out of the picture, like it's real. You know?
It's 3D.
Yeah.
You go put those glasses
So
on,
cute.
and he'll be in here.
So cute.
It'll talk.
Cute. I like it.
Well, you brought a Dr. Pepper with you that was almost as big as you.
I sure did, and I took about 3 sips out of it. It's probably getting flat over there.
Or you could have had it on the podcast.
I know. I mean,
Dr. Pepper.
exactly. Dr. Pepper is. I don't drink coffee. And you know what kind of stinks? Like I'll have shirt companies message me like, "Hey, can we send you some shirts?" And I hate telling them I'm not a coffee drinker because every shirt like running on coffee.
What in the hell
can
does
I
that matter?
Well, because because I tell my followers I only like show y'all things that I love to wear. You know, I'm really, you know what I'm saying?
So you're saying that they ask you to make a video with the shirt.
And,
Okay.
Like,
you don't turning down free shit.
No. I've gotten like numerous packages, so blessed. But I hate telling them that I'm not a coffee drinker because everybody makes coffee shirts, you know?
Yeah.
But
because it's the like the most typical thing.
I've never been to Starbucks.
You know what drives me crazy while we're on this subject? I cannot stand, you guys hear me out there, I cannot stand the content creators that make comedy videos and they just pick the most basic thing. They're like, it'll be like something like the UPS driver who always drops off your packages. And they'll film a UPS driver like dropping off a package. And And they'll be like, the girl who has to get coffee every morning when she wakes up, and it'll just be a girl like, oh my God, I can't even deal with today.
Yeah, such a hard life.
And I'm like, I know that what you're doing just to get clicks, but dude, it makes me want to choke you.
I know.
How about we have a little bit of creativity here?
Right. Be original.
Yeah.
Original.
Which, I mean.
How many, am I allowed to ask questions?
Of course.
How many hate comments do you deal with?
Holy man. But I tell you what, they don't bother me. The only hate comments that bother me are the ones that say I'm a copycat because it drives.
Because you're not.
No, it drives me fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because I make original content.
Yeah, you do.
I have never took anybody's anything ever.
Yeah.
And especially nowadays where there's so many content thieves that just, they might steal your video, post it, and be in the side of it just doing this.
Yeah.
And it'll be a reaction.
Yeah.
That's 100% content theft.
It is. I mean, they can go to jail.
No, they're not going to jail, but they are. They're getting paid. They're getting paid for stealing people's stuff.
I know,
and it
it's
just
aggravating.
Ooh.
I mean, like, I kind of post like the same as others that you can only post so much. But it's different things than me walking through the house.
Exactly.
You know?
I'm not saying that there's not other Southern comedians. And people's problem is, especially if they're not from the South, if somebody else is Southern, they're like, oh man, you doing the same thing. I was like, we don't, nothing alike.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you sound like him.
Right.
Like,
we might have the Southern accent.
What are you talking about?
We can't help. We're from Alabama.
Exactly.
But, you're still doing your own thing.
Yeah. And the best part is nobody ever has any receipts. I'm like, can you show me anything that I've copied anywhere
and then they don't
ever?
have anything.
They're like, man, just you have, okay?
Yeah. I think people just...
Well, they're miserable, first of all.
They are miserable. Like, some of these people that... Okay, so I go live all the time. Like, I'm promoting products, my favorite, things that I love, and I make sure people know that. The men in the comments that tell me, you probably should get off live and take care of your child.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Are you eating a bag of potato chips on the couch? Watching me right now? Like, what are you doing? Where's your kid?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I am with my kid all day long. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So and I try to find at least 1 hour that I can go live. And I think I deserve to go live.
Sure. Well, people are just miserable.
Yeah, they're miserable. And I'm like, I don't have time to worry about other people's kids. I got my own toddler. She
Well, I've never come across somebody's video and watched it and just said like,
okay, like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's some stuff I've seen on, the For You page. And if I don't like it, I just scroll to the next video. It's not that hard.
That's a little bit quicker than me commenting on it.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's not in me to comment something negative.
I thought about making a video about people like doing that, where they see a video and they're like, I can't believe he's posted again. And just like making a video about your haters.
Yeah, I have a lot. But you know what? It means we're doing something right.
I saw you got a lot of shit on the video you did where you made a bunch of money. What was the product? It was bed sheets or something.
Yeah.
Because you started it out wrong.
Oh my goodness.
And
okay.
You replied to you don't have to reply to all those people.
You know why I do that?
Every one of them.
Yeah, you know why I do that? So the video keeps getting boosted.
Oh, I know.
It helps. I know.
It doesn't.
Yeah, well.
It helps a little.
It helps a little, but I think I just have
once you start going, once the video takes off,
I'm good.
You're good.
Yes. So that was like my first TikTok shop video that took off. Like, it got like 6.2 million.
And even if it's taken off because you said the wrong thing in the beginning, who cares?
Yeah. And it's weird because like I watched this other girl, I don't even remember her name, but like she's always posting like sometimes like people say things on purpose wrong just to get views, but I didn't. I left one little...
You were excited. Like I said.
I was excited.
I don't remember where my camera is. She is a little bit like a Jack Russell Terrier. Like that's what you're... Or
the things are hyper.
Like a Chihuahua or something.
I don't know how to climb trees, but I heard they can climb a tree like a bear.
We had a Jack Russell tree
they're high maintenance.
That could climb a tree.
Yeah. So I'm a Jack Russell Terrier.
Yes. That can't climb a tree.
That cannot climb a tree. But yeah, so I said, what I meant was like, you're getting older when you order bed sheets. I knew what you meant. And you're excited about it.
Those people knew what you meant too.
And they did, but they have to comment, oh my gosh, so I'm going to be old if I order bed sheets. And I'm like, yes, Margaret. Yes, Patricia. You're going to be old.
Yeah.
You know?
You called every one of them by their first name.
Yes. But I'm like, really?
Yeah.
But they just, the haters just, it helped.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because you did butcher it. But
I did.
It was so
And
funny.
literally, I missed 3 words after that last sentence.
All you said was, what she said was, she meant to say, you're getting old when you get excited about things coming in the mail.
Right.
And
like
you
things
said
for your,
something like,
things for your house.
You're getting old when you get mail.
I think I said, you're getting older.
You acted like somebody delivered it by hand.
I know what I said. You're getting older when you order bed sheets and they arrive in the mail.
Yeah, there you go.
I forgot to say, and you're excited about it.
Like somebody brought it by donkey.
Right, right. And oh my goodness,
Like a
the
pigeon brought
comment
it.
section. But hey, I sold 8,000 bed sheet sets. So
Yeah, I'm sure those people are really happy too.
yeah,
They probably haven't sold any more. No, I didn't buy those.
I always say they're not the super fanciest because I'm an honest person.
Sure.
But you can get so many colors and they're affordable. Because we like that down here, right?
Yes, affordable is always
It's
the way.
affordable. Right now you can get a king set for $32.
Did you hear that, guys?
Yeah. Go check out my pinned video on TikTok. On my AlliefromAlabama page.
She'll be tagged in this.
Yes. I had a hairball.
I agree. Well, I'm leaving in that cough you had earlier.
Yes.
Your laugh cough.
My barking.
You sound like a dog with heartworms.
Because I'm a Jack Russell Terrier,
Yeah,
right?
with heartworms.
Oh, forgot to take my heart guard. I needed to give my dog his heart guard this week. Remind me.
Okay. I'm definitely not going to
If
do
it
that.
wasn't for me giving my dog medicine, he never would get medicine. Because, I'll tell my husband, hey, you're in charge of the dog. I'm in charge of the toddler.
Well, we have a dog that won't die. I mean, she is probably
dog.
37 years old.
What kind is it?
She's got
37?
1 tooth. Oh,
my
dude.
goodness, she's 200.
She might
She's
be-
Methuselah age,
She might
right?
be 86 years old. She has got 1 tooth left. Her tongue hangs out all day. And she gets out from under the coffee table and just walks a few feet. And she's like, that's far enough. I'll just shit here.
I mean, she's 37.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to be doing that when we're 37.
And I just look at her every day and it's like she's looking at me. Just, this put me out of my misery.
Oh.
Just to go ahead and
Does
get
she
it
have
over with.
anything she's just dying of old age? Or
She's not even dying. She's just gonna live forever.
That's good because you want that from a dog.
Yeah, I mean she's
Dogs are when that dog passes away, you're gonna cry.
I'm not, but
And probably
she's,
have a little
she's
funeral for it.
Like a roommate, kind of.
What kind is it again?
It's just Shih Tzu, and she's like a roommate.
Yeah.
She doesn't do anything.
She's just there.
She's just there.
She's just a
she
potato.
Gets in the coffee table and sleeps. So when we bought this house, we had to go shopping for all the furniture.
Yeah.
And we're walking around Haverty's and this dog has always got up under the coffee table where the shelf sat and you put a blanket on there and she sleeps. So we're walking around and we're with this guy that's showing us all the furniture and we're well, I like this one, and we're bending down. We're I don't think it's got anywhere for Allie. And this guy's just I'm calling CPS. I don't know what kind of sickos have got their baby under their coffee table. I was no, it's our dog, man. And that's where she sleeps now.
Oh my gosh. So we have a Labrador.
Best dog ever.
Yeah. I mean,
What color?
he's black.
Okay.
He's a black lab. And he's a great dog. He'll be 6 this year. And he's never sat on my furniture. He just sits at the back door. He acts like he's 15 years old. Laid back.
How old is he?
He'll be 6 this year.
Okay.
And he's starting to get the little white hairs on. I'm oh man, you're getting old. But my husband loves that dog.
That's the only one you got?
That is his baby. Yeah, because I always tell people when you first get married, get a dog first.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, we already had the ones, so.
And he's a great dog and super laid back. He throws up a lot.
Whoa. I have never heard somebody say something about their dog and then say, well, he throws up a lot. Just as one of his characteristics. He's a great dog. He always stays outside. He just throws up a lot, but he always eats it. So we don't clean anything.
No, but let me tell you what I was going to say. I'm pretty loud. I'm probably very loud in this microphone. So what I can't stand is, okay, he's an inside dog. Like when it's hot, like it's about to get brutal for him, because,
Yeah.
Well, because summertime's coming up. So he does like to be inside a lot, but he will drink that water and just sit there and just gulp it and gulp it and gulp it. And I give him minutes, for it to settle. And then he walks in that house. And I'm like,
This is so ridiculous.
I'm like, you couldn't have done it in the backyard, Like I could almost.
yeah.
It's just
I
aggravating.
guess I know. I don't know what in the world you're talking about.
Look, I don't know. It's just like a pattern.
So this dog doesn't know how to drink water? It's a good dog, all right.
No, he does. But he gulps it until he's sick to his stomach. Look, okay, my dog needs to be on like anxiety medication. Okay. Because I don't know what is it called? Lexapro, or is that for something else? Headaches? I don't know.
No, it's Lexapro.
Lexapro.
Cymbalta is one of those
So
things.
I don't know what they put dogs on.
Nothing.
Dog and Balta. I don't know, but
They put them down. Euthanasia.
So he grieves. He doesn't care about me. All he likes is my husband. And so he'll be at home all day, and that dog will sit at our gate and just wait on my husband to get home from work. And I'm like, I'm here.
But you're making TikToks.
I am. And Gage used to be like in all my TikToks.
Is that his name?
12 Gage.
12.
It's a rednecky name.
Welcome to Alabama, guys.
Yes. Hashtag that's Alabama right there. I came up with his name. So it was going to either be Trigger. I think my husband said that one.
Trigger, Gunner.
But I was like, Gage,
It was
12
going to be
Gage.
Remington, and I wanted to call him Remy.
I didn't pick Remington because that's just such a, everybody has that name. I love it, though. I was even going to do
You don't think
Benelli.
everybody has
Benelli.
Trigger?
Yeah, Trigger.
Everybody has Trigger.
He looks like a black bear. He's huge. He's like 95 pounds. He has a big old head.
Why
big
did y'all
head.
decide on the black one so nobody would think you were racist?
No, because the black ones are really smart.
They're the smartest ones.
I mean,
I
and
had
the
a-
white ones get really
Do
big.
you know
Black labs are amazing.
Jory and Jill Ellison?
Yes. And when you said the last name, I did.
I got my black lab from them. I got him when I was
Really?
he was I don't know if I was 20 yet. I might have been like 18 or 19. Best dog I ever had.
Yeah,
Black
they're
labs
really
are
good.
geniuses.
My dad had one, and his name was Bo.
Our dog's name's Bo.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, such a classic name for a black Labrador. But anyways, he was 17 years old when he died, and my dad was like, my dad wanted to lay down with him. Like that dog did everything with him. And so we live in the same neighborhood as my parents. And so my dad just comes and sees Gage all the time because everybody knows Gage in the neighborhood.
Y'all going to have to get him mounted whenever he goes.
You know what? My husband might actually would do that with this dog.
So the kid can get up there and ride him and take pictures.
Yeah. He is a good dog, though. And I remember when we picked him up, we got him from Selma, Alabama. Really close to our hunting camp in Demopolis.
You're saying all these words. These people don't know these
I know.
places.
Demopolis is the city.
Selma sounds like Salem, like witch trials.
Yes. And there's a bunch of deer up there. like a bunch. No, when we went to go pick up our dog.
This is the most Alabama thing that I've ever been a part of.
We're going to probably get hate comments.
Bunch of deer.
Yeah. So whenever we went to go pick up Gage, the lady that, the breeder, she was like, hey, look, watch out for the deer. There's a lot. And I'm like, okay, like we've got deer down on Callioca Road, Well, she wasn't lying. There was deer popping out everywhere.
You ever hear that guy that called the radio station and he's like, why do they put these deer crossing signs here? Why don't they put them somewhere else where the deer cross somewhere else?
No, because these
The
deer.
dumbest person in history.
But I heard you can get you a big old buck up in Selma.
Oh, you can. We used to hunt there a long time ago.
It's a good place to get you a deer.
I tell you what, Selma deer, I don't know how they are now, but they would have huge horns and they wouldn't be very big bodied deer.
Yeah. You kind of want that big
It
body.
kind of looked like a lab with horns.
I'm telling you, my dog is the friendliest dog, but he's scary. Like when he's running up to you, people are like, they back up.
And then he throws up.
I felt so bad one time. Yes. Yeah. I don't know, that throw up issue.
Sounds like a toddler with like reflux.
I'm telling you, this is where I was getting at. Whenever he sits outside all day and he moans and groans, he wants my husband, he grieves. So my husband thinks that when we pull up, like he thinks like, how do I word this? Like Gage thinks if this is his last water and food of the day, he's going to just drink a little bit of it, eat a little bit of food if it's his last meal. Because if like we don't come home.
If you're going to euthanize him tomorrow, this is his last meal.
It is weird. It's weird. It's like if we go get Mexican, like we only take my toddler to loud restaurants because she's loud.
Oh.
You know? So
well, she
like,
gets that on us.
Yeah. So, I wonder where she gets that from. So it's so weird. When we pull up, we open our gate, we go to the backyard, then Gage runs to the dog food and the water and drinks and eats like crazy. I'm like, dude, this has been back here all afternoon, but he won't do it until we get home. It's so like he's so upset he can't even eat or drink. That's why he makes himself sick.
Y'all are beating this dog. I don't know what you're doing to it. It's terrible.
Oh, I mean, he's gotten some licks.
Is he but he's not a rescue, right?
No,
you bought
he's
him.
a full-blooded.
Because rescues, like you get those dogs and you leave them and they'll just separation anxiety.
No, he just loves his daddy.
You got separation anxiety.
Yeah. But so my toddler's got that with me.
I think every time you leave a dog, like our dogs don't give a shit anymore. I don't know if they've learned or what, but like I feel like when you leave a dog's like they're never coming back.
And I think that's what Gage is thinking.
He's never
and
coming
then
back.
Like he can't even. I mean, we put the water up. We got a huge little water bowl, and then all the dog food, and it just sits there. And then we pull up. He's like, "All right, I guess I'll eat now."
I don't think he's throwing up because of the water. I think it's the trauma.
The trauma.
Yeah, the trauma.
I mean, he's a rotten thing.
Nauseated.
Look, he's got his own pillow. He is kennel trained. That is his little home.
My wife used to, her dogs were kennel trained. She'd leave them in
I'll
their
probably
kennel.
get a bunch of hate for saying that. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with your dog being in a kennel. That's his home.
Well, that's what they make kennels for, I'm pretty sure.
Right. But he don't sleep in our bed.
I don't blame
That thing sheds.
My dog used to sleep with my wife at her old house, and now no fucking way.
No,
I can't. So here's what drives me crazy about it. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I realize that I can't do something because of a fucking dog.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God. The rage that goes, I'm sorry guys that you let the dog sleep in your bed. I love the dog.
And you know,
but there's no way that I'm going to be woken up because a dog did it.
Exactly. So there's a ton of my friends, their animals sleep right in the middle of them. Ton of them. And hey, whatever. If you like that,
so you know
go
when you're dating and you can't show all your
it's been a while.
Everything's got me too.
But I mean, I don't even remember how to date. I've been with the same person.
But you know that when you date, you're just like in the beginning you're like, I'm not going to show him everything.
I'm not going to let this burp out.
So this dog that she had the very first night that I stay with my wife, I wake up the next morning. He's never chewed anything before, never chewed anything since. I had brand new boots. I mean, brand new boots that were destroyed. They were destroyed.
My goodness.
And so from then on, like if I slept in there, he would climb up, and if me and my wife were cuddling or something, he would put his feet between us and just wallow down. And I couldn't say anything because we were just dating. But as soon as we got a little more serious, I was like, this dog cannot be doing this. It is 1,000 degrees.
You know, me and my husband both agreed on no dog in the bed. And that's great when you and your spouse agree. Sure. You know? You want some chicken nuggets?
Dr. Pepper.
My son went, Rah.
All she's had is Dr. Pepper for the day.
Yes.
And it's 8 o'clock at night.
Dr. Pepper running through my veins at all times.
That's good. It's healthy, guys. Y'all should pick that
I don't
up.
know.
Pick up that habit.
I've just seen, hey, there's an old lady. She's like, correct me if I'm wrong.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Okay, we'll just talk about something.
Because you're fixing to say, correct me if I'm
Do you
wrong.
know what I'm about to
This
say?
lady's drank Dr. Pepper every day her whole life.
Three of them a day.
Okay, but that is not the Dr. Pepper. That's the same people that's like, my grandpa smoked till he was 97 years old. Like, yeah, guess what? He can. It's just some people's genetics can do it.
And she's just really,
now,
really
you're
cute.
probably never going to be fat due to Dr. Pepper.
I don't know.
That's what I'm,
I mean, I have a very high metabolism.
Yes.
But it could slow down because I'm turning 30
Even
this
if
year.
it slows down,
30.
you're going to maybe be like a 50-year-old with a pot belly or something. You're not.
Blake, will you still be with me? That's my husband's name, by the way.
I figured. And how long you been married?
6 years in August. What?
Ask me the same question.
Justin, or Southern Grandpa. What would you like
Justin.
to be? Justin.
I don't like being
How long
known.
have you been married?
6 years in August.
What day?
No, you first.
Okay.
On three. On three.
Okay, we're going to say the date?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Just the number.
Just the number? Oh, yeah, because it's in August.
1, 2, 3. 25th.
The 4th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. I was about to fall out of my chair
That would have been
and
cool,
hit
guys.
my head on this microphone. Wow, that's a good month. So we got a lot of hate for... No, we didn't get a lot of hate. People are like, why do you want to get married in August? Well, everything was inside. Like, if you don't want to come, don't come. Everything was inside. Because,
No, we
August
were
is
on
hot.
the beach.
Oh, see, I was in my church.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
we were on the beach.
Got married in the
You're
Lord's
real
house.
traditional.
Yeah. Oh, we had a very basic wedding, Had our wedding,
our wedding was
at the
as
church.
Basic for sure.
Went and had the reception at Steel Creek because, Baptists
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
dance, but I do.
My mom had her reception at Still Creek too.
Yeah, it's a really nice place. There's a bunch
great.
of bugs that fly outside by the water.
She just says the weirdest shit. You got a dog that throws up. Place is great. Bugs. Shit. Bugs.
Yeah, but
you can't pay for better bugs.
And then you're going to see the motors crank up out there.
Mosquitoes is so big they can stand
my
flat-footed and
goodness.
screw a turkey.
Let me tell you about these mosquito hawks.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter is terrified of these hawks. And I'm like,
Rightfully
baby,
so.
they eat the other bugs when they fly in the house.
Yeah, but those things are terrifying for children.
They are. And then you got me swatting it with a dish rag, just,
Well, yeah, every time that I went fishing when I was little, they were just always on your
they
pole
are
the
so
entire
bad
time.
right now. Do y'all have them around your house right now? Like they hover.
We never have them over here.
They hover at my back door.
You're Sarah Lynn,
Hover.
right?
Sarah Lynn. Scary Land.
Hey, okay, so look, I know we haven't worn the headphones, but we have to wear them now.
Okay.
For this part.
Are we about to play a game?
No. Yeah, kind of.
I thought we were going to do that game where you say something and I try to figure out what you're saying.
No, that would be a
Oh
good
man!
idea.
All right, that's for the next episode.
Okay.
Let me fix my hair.
It looks great.
Okay.
Now, are you ready for this?
I am.
I'm going to ask you some really basic questions.
Not trivia.
No.
Okay.
No, really
get
basic
nervous.
questions. Really.
I'm still nervous.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay. What's your favorite movie? This is our twist. This is the Southern Saturday twist.
Am I Minnie? Oh my goodness! I need to.
I sound like Kool-Aid. Oh yeah.
I have literal.
Literal.
I have literal tears falling down my face.
What's your favorite movie, Allie?
Oh my goodness.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. This voice is so cute.
Okay, now look, hold on. You be the kid that's running away from the monster. I'll obviously be the monster.
I don't really watch a lot of movies.
Okay, but right now we're gonna be you be the kid running away from me. Come back here. Okay, what's your favorite candy bar?
Hershey's with almonds.
Mama Todd said Hershey's too.
We're best friends.
Forever.
but it has to have almonds. If it doesn't have almonds, I don't want it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna kill Allie and eat her.
That's funny. That's going to be my twist. I'm going to do that with everybody. I got all kind of stuff here. What is this one? Do it.
I'm still crying. What is this, like a robot?
I'm also. Oh, no, you're still a robot.
I am.
Now, do you be the monster.
Justin. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. That Minnie Mouse voice
Now you
took me
sound like
out.
a softball player.
Hey, do you have like a smoker's voice? Like a, you know.
You're doing it.
People can probably see like that hangy thing in my throat.
They can hear your Adam's apple.
Yes, I'm sweating. I'm clammy.
Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness.
The most fun part.
I'm still crying over here. My eyes are leaking.
God, that was a blast. I think that's going to be my thing, though. I'm going to get people to do that every time because it's always funny. Mama Tot, I was losing my
Mama
shit.
Did Mama Tot like cry, laugh?
Oh,
okay, good. Because like, I mean,
And
I
then
am
she answered.
emotional,
She was
but-
like, "Still magnolias." I like the hell.
Oh my goodness, that was so
And
much
Papa
fun.
Tot's sitting over there, just he can't hear this. Nobody else can hear it, so they don't.
Oh,
He doesn't know.
He was here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I could have met both of them.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You should have come earlier.
Mama Tot, we will see each other soon.
Yeah, y'all look it up. Well, thank you for coming. This has been a blast.
Oh my goodness, that was
How was your first podcast experience?
everything. No, it was really fun. Like I like to talk, obviously.
Well,
I like
thank
to
you
laugh.
for coming, and we'll have to do it again.
Invite me. I mean, you know, I'm just sitting at the house every day taking care of a toddler. So I'm free.
Yeah, we'll get you in again.
Okay, guys, see you later. Bye.